Hello, my gorgeous Taurus. Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot with your August monthly tarot reading. During this reading, some of the cards that you're going to find are going to be the Emperor, the Tower, and the Magician. You are on fire, Taurus. These are just several cards that were pulled in your monthly reading, so let's dive right in and see how those energies play out. Hello, my fabulous Taurus. Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot, here to do your monthly reading for the month of August. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus for the month of August. It is a general reading, and as a general reading, the messages are not going to resonate for everyone, so be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. And anyone who is returning, thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you for all your likes, your comments, shares, subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate you returning and coming back and checking my readings out every month, every week. I do want to let you know that I am changing the reading a little bit. So I am going to still be doing the monthly reading for each zodiac sign, but instead of doing the weekly readings, I'm now going to do a quick little recap mid-month reading for each of the zodiac signs. I'm also going to be adding two other readings. These are all going to be about manifesting the law of attraction, abundance, packing abundance into your life by working with the moon energies as well. And also about releasing karma and subconscious blocks in order to attract abundance in your life in all areas of your life. So stay tuned for those, and I really look forward to sharing those with you. And I really hope that you like them too. I really and truly appreciate your feedback and your comments. It's, you know, even if you have comments that are something that you'd like to see me do in a reading, or add to a reading, things that you don't like with the readings, all of that. Even something as simple as my camera position, anything like that, how clear you can hear me, all of that. It helps me to grow as a YouTuber, and it also helps me to grow as a tarot reader. So I truly appreciate your feedback, and I really appreciate you tuning in every month as well and watching my readings. It's I really feel humbled and grateful for the opportunity for you to take that time out of your busy days to watch my videos each month or each week. So thank you. I really appreciate that. So Taurus, let's see what you got going on. One of my brothers is a Taurus, so whenever it's a family member that I have that is one of those signs or a really close friend, I'm always really eager and excited to see what's coming in, the energies that are around for them. So let's see what's in store for Taurus for August. Oh, Taurus, look at you go. Okay, so you have, this is actually the card of Aries. It's the Emperor. And this is about you really being a leader this month and shining through with your leadership abilities and skills. Being very strategic, going after what you want. The Emperor is also that idyllic father figure kind of energy, you know, where you make the decisions for the family. You're very supportive and nurturing, but also rule with a firm hand. So, you know, you're very fair-minded, very practical in what you're doing, but also goes after what you want with ambition and drive, and you're very respected. And that's the energy that you have for the month of August. Is beautiful energy, Taurus. And you have the Tower crossing you, so there could be some surprise or unexpected events going on for you in the month of August. But because you have this Emperor energy, I really feel like you're going to be able to kind of, because again, this is a card of leadership and taking charge. I really feel like you're going to just be able to handle anything that comes at you this month. A lot of people are fearful of the Tower because it can represent that unwanted change. Something in your life is really being shaken at its foundation. I like the Tower because the one thing with the Tower card is it does represent, yes, a shaking down to the very foundation, the very core of something in some area of your life. It could be your beliefs, your values, your ideals. It can be your money, career, finance, could be relationships. But something is really being brought to light that wasn't stable to begin with in your life. And this is why I like the Tower energy, because it kind of shines that light on something that wasn't quite right to begin with, and it allows you to rebuild it and rebuild it stronger and on solid ground and solid foundation. So I really like that, because it's that whole when one door closes, another one opens. So it does have that energy, but a lot of people are fearful of the change that it can represent, because this does represent big changes going on in your life, because and usually unwanted or unseen, something that you weren't expecting. So you can expect that, but with that Emperor energy, I think you got this. And here's you, Taurus, showing up in your own reading. So this is the Hierophant. This is in your foundation. So this is what has led to this situation. The Hierophant represents traditions, conventional wisdom, conventional knowledge. Hierophant can also represent faith. In some tarot decks, it's called faith. But it really represents structured, something that's very structured in our life. And this is, you know, it's in the area of your foundation, and that represents why you are here right now and this change. So I really feel like that this Tower is linked to some kind of traditional, conventional way of you doing something, or how you might conform to society's norms, and it's a shaking down of that. So I really feel like that something is gonna, this Tower is representing something that's it's gonna be an eye-opener for you on maybe a way that you've done something traditionally in the past, and that's being challenged by that Tower card. But you're rising to that challenge, and you know, and you're making a better, you're making good decisions related to that, and you're growing. Okay, yeah, you're definitely growing. Okay, so you have the Magician. You have a lot of, wow, every single card so far is a Major Arcana card. So this is a powerful month for many of you, not for all of you. Again, general reading, it's not going to resonate for everyone. But for many of you, this is going to be a very powerful month, Taurus. This is going to be a shakeup, even possibly in your ideals and beliefs, and how you see the world with this Tower and that Hierophant here. But you're going to rise to the challenge, and you're going to come out the other end stronger with that Emperor. And you have the Magician. This is in the position of your recent past. This is energy that's moving into the background. But it's still going to be around and lingering in that first week of August, because this is a full monthly reading. So it might have started in July, but it's going to be still going on in the very beginning of August. So do pay attention to this too. The Magician, I love him. He's one of my favorite characters in the tarot deck, because this is someone who can take their dreams, their vision, and turn it into something that's actually physical, tangible, that you can touch. He is able to turn a vision into a reality. He is the master manifester. Law of attraction right here. This is him. He's all about inspired action and having focused creativity. And you have this in your energy leading into August, followed by the Emperor here in August. So this is really you moving forward with a vision, with something that, and using that to guide you in how you want to move forward. And this is now you taking action. This is the vision. This is you using all your skills, abilities that you have, Taurus, to start creating something in your life. And this is you now going forward with it, with ambition, and just really knocking it out of the park this month. And you have the Page of Swords in the position of your strengths. So it's what's crowning you. It's, or what could be coming in to help you. So pages represent messengers. It's information coming in. So someone could be bringing you information, giving you a message, or you could just be accessing information, or realizing information. It could be as a result of that Tower too. But so it would be something that's in the area of intellect, mental energy, so communication. So there's communications coming in. It's coming in fast. That's what that parrot represents here. But you also see that there's a blue jay here on the page's shoulder. The blue jay represents moral decisions, moral action. So This is you taking that information, using it wisely, using it in a way that benefits not only you, but others around you. This is you following your moral compass. And with the Hierophant here and with this Tower, I'm really feeling like for many of you, this is really in this shakeup is really in the area of how your perspective, how you see things. And as you move forward with that Emperor energy and as you create and manifest, you're doing it in a way that benefits not only you, but everyone around you, Taurus. That you are following your own, you're letting your own moral compass, your own moral compass, your own idea of what's right and what's wrong guide you and follow, and you're following that in that month of August. And there you go, you've got the King of Cups, and this is in your near future, what's developing from all this. This is another ruling card. I mean, the kings and queens are masters of their suit. They've mastered the energy of their suit. Cups energy is that water energy. It's emotional energy. It's also intuitive energy. So this is you being a leader. This is you really taking that Emperor, that drive, that ambition, that leadership role, and molding it into something where you're listening to your emotions, you're listening to your intuition, you're letting that guide you in how you make decisions. And it's being very supportive, tolerant, using empathy as you navigate through life. And this is what you're becoming, Taurus. It's wonderful energy. And you have the Seven of Swords in the position of your viewpoint towards this whole situation. The Seven of Swords is a card of, it's often described as theft, betrayal, dishonesty, could be running away. But because this is in the position of how you are seeing this whole situation, it's not that you're being dishonest, Taurus. I feel like you're hiding information though, but hiding information related to this. So you might not be sharing all these changes that are going on. You're sorting it. Let me try and explain this. So all these changes that are going on in your life, you are keeping them to yourselves. You're not ready to, and you might not even have the ability yet to explain to others what these changes are, because I feel like a lot for many of you, this is an internal change. And because of that, you haven't quite learned how to express that in a very clear and concise way. So you're kind of holding it in. You're waiting to see where it's going to go and how things are going to change for you before you start letting a lot of people in on it. And that's what I feel with this, that it's more of a personal secret, that you're just keeping that to yourself right now, because you're just not ready, or maybe you don't even know how to explain it. Maybe you're not even completely sure on what direction you're going in. So you're kind of like letting things play out and see what's going to unfold before you start sharing it with others. I really feel like this doesn't feel malicious at all. And you have the King of Wands, another king. You have so many powerful cards here. Huge month for you, Taurus. And the King of Wands, this is someone who's bold, charming, powerful. In the minor arcana, his equivalent is the Emperor. For the major arcana, this would be the major arcana. This is the minor arcana of that same kind of energy. This is someone who's bold, charming, charismatic. This is you moving forward with charisma, you being inspired and passionate about something and being a leader in that way. This is what's influencing you. You are tapping into you're using your intuition, your emotions to help guide you and drive you forward. And in doing so, you're finding your passion, and that's influencing you. You're inspired to create. You're creating a whole new you, Taurus. Amazing month. This month, a lot of the readings have been very similar in this feeling where, people are really evolving this month on such a deep level and powerful level. and you have the Seven of Cups here, and it's in the work that needs to be done behind the scenes, but also hopes and fears. Seven of Cups, these are all the opportunities that are all the paths that you can take here being presented. You can go in any of these directions. These are all the choices that are lying in front of you for emotional fulfillment, to satisfy that drive, that passion, that ambition that you have. And you have the 5 of coins here. I will be clarifying all of these. This isn't your potential outcome or where you're headed. So as you are following this, this is changing, you're following your emotions, your intuition, letting that guide you. You could be worrying about your finance and your financial security. It's that long-term security. But the one thing with this card too, it's also a little bit about realizing, especially with this particular deck. This deck is the Tarot Grand Luxe that I'm using. This is also a card about also realizing that, you know, as you give, you receive, or that trusting the universe. It's learning to trust the universe that you will be taken care of and provided for. So, and because it's in that potential outcome or where you're headed, for some of you, this is what this represents. It's you realizing as you're tapping into your intuition and your emotions, that you're realizing that, yeah, you know, when you follow what you know to be true, the universe will provide. The universe has your back, and you will not go without. So there could also be that lesson being learned this month for some of you. Now I'm going to go through and clarify each of them. Sorry. If you don't have time and you want to just end it with that's fine. If you want to dig a little bit deeper into some of these cards, then just stay with me here, and we're going to clarify each card and go through each one. I'm clarifying with the Rider-Waite deck. And let's see. So I will be moving them around just so you can see which card's being clarified, Taurus. So we're going to start with the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Nice. Okay, so you are following a passion. There's some kind of new project or inspiration. You have an urge to create. That's what's driving this, driving you to be a leader here. And the Hermit. Okay. Again, for many of you, not all of you, again, general reading, but for many of you, the Hermit is actually the card of Virgo, but this is about you, which is one of your sister signs. Virgo is another earth sign, but this is really you going within, and it represents going in for clarity, for spiritual illumination, for your personal truth, a quest for your personal truth. It's clarifying that Tower. So many of you, that shakeup is going to be you are growing on a spiritual level. You are growing internally. You are growing, your soul is evolving. This is a soul journey for some of you, and this is what this can represent, but not for everyone. Then you have the 7 of Cups here, clarifying that Hierophant and those traditions and expectations. And this is you realizing you don't have to follow those expectations or the norms of society, that you have all these other opportunities that you can take. The Tower just came out again. Very big month. Very, very big month. So again, it's clarifying the Magician. So this is, I like seeing the Tower clarifying the Magician, because remember the Magician, this is all about turning visions into reality. This is you creating your reality and what you have in your life. And the Tower's clarifying it. So this is you taking control of any changes going on in your life and molding it to your advantage into how you want to see your life evolve. So there, and again, you have that Emperor, which is another card of very strong leadership and taking charge. So you are controlling how the changes are going to impact you, even if they are unexpected changes. And you have Strength here. So you are using strength. Any messages that come in, this is your inner determination, your inner focus, and that is how you're moving forward. You are determined this month. King of Pentacles, here's you coming out. You are an earth sign. You are the King of Pentacles. Again, kings and queens, and another king. Kings and queens represent that, and this is clarifying a king too, the King of Cups. So this is emotional abundance, emotional fulfillment, following your intuition, and it's being clarified by the King of Pentacles, who is the master of the practical, the solid, the stable, the resourcefulness, and providing abundance and growing anything in his life and being able to be a leader in that way where He can turn that seed into something abundant that's going to grow and provide for years and years to come, creating that legacy for himself. And here you have the Emperor again. Wow. Okay. And it is clarifying this. You know what direction you're going in. You are taking charge. You really are not ready to share this with the world yet. Not until you start seeing things come out from it. And you have the Hangman. The Hangman represents you gaining wisdom because you've gained a different perspective. This Tower has given you a different perspective on life, and now you are following your passions. You are following your creativity, what inspires you, your desires. You are following that rather than society's norms and conforming to that conventional wisdom and that society's norms. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. Whichever choice you make with all of these choices in front of you, you have the universe shining down on you, kind of protecting you. You have good fortune, a turning point, luck. Again, the universe is kind of blessing you and watching you. It has your back. And the Sun, you do not need to be worried about your finances, okay? The Sun, this is the most positive card in the tarot deck, and it's clarifying this Five of Coins. So you have the sun shining down. It illuminates all the darkness. It brings everything into the known, into your awareness. This is about material happiness, a joyous outcome, you receiving success. The universe, you have the Midas touch. The universe is shining down on you. Again, once you realize that the universe will provide for you, and you don't have to worry about that. That as long as you're putting in the work, the universe, and following your passions, following what your soul purpose, the universe will provide for you. And you will be attracting that. And here's the Sun that's clarifying that. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I cannot wait to see how this turns out and moves forward for you, Taurus. So I am, as I mentioned earlier, I'm now doing monthly readings and mid-month readings. And because of that mid-month reading, I am going to do a quick 2-week pull one card, well, plus a clarifier, of your first week energy and your second week energy. So this is only the energy that's around you. It's not as specific as the Celtic Cross was. But this way, if you have a challenging energy in 1 week, or even a beneficial energy, then you know how to work with that energy, and you can kind of like work around that energy to your advantage. So that's what this reading represents, and that's what the mid-month reading is going to be more like, is about using that energy that's coming in around you. Okay, Three of Wands. Okay, Tower again, Taurus, big changes. Okay. So you have the Three of Wands. This is about waiting for your ships to come in. So it still is a little bit about patience. You're going to have to be patient in that first week of August, Taurus. Patience is a big thing. You've put in efforts already. You're going to find that you are taking actions, and you're going to be waiting for your ships to come in. You're going to wait to see be waiting to see the benefits of those actions that you've taken. And you could be seeing some results coming in, but it's not coming in quickly, so just be patient. And you have been clarified by death that this, again, and you have the Tower there again, death is all about transition. So this is big changes. Something is ending. It is the card of Scorpio, so there could be a Scorpio that you're doing something with and is a major player in your plans here. But for many of you, this is about you transforming. This is you transforming who you are. It's time for you to move on. It's a rebirth of yourself. And those are the actions that you're taking in that first week of August, Taurus. I feel like for many of you, this is about personal transformation. And that's where that death is coming in. It's that ending. So you're taking action in that first week, and you're seeing this transition and change happen. And in that second week, so that could be, for some of you, this could actually be where this big upheaval happens, is in that second week for you. Or just because of these transitions, this personal transformation is causing this upheaval here, or this change that comes in that's unexpected, and you'll have a choice to make. So Two of Wands does represent choices. It's also about another card of waiting as well. and waiting for results. But this represents the two paths that you can choose. And so, you know, there could be a choice that's related to this unwanted change, but I do feel like or unexpected change. Again, you had the Sun, you know, and from the other reading, trust your intuition, trust what makes you feel good, what you know to be ethically true for you, Taurus, when you make your decisions, when you make your choices this month, and things are going to turn out. Very exciting changes for you, Taurus. So this concludes your reading for the month of August. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and I will see you next month. And hopefully I will actually see some of you for the mid-month reading. So stay tuned for that. Have a fabulous August, Taurus, and take care.